Hello and welcome to How Not to Play Magic the Gathering. Today is the digital release of Murders at Karlov Manor, so let's go ahead and see what new things Rena has in store for us today. So first of all, let's go ahead and check out our mail because with every new set release, they give you 3 free packs to play around with, along with the new land artwork. So let's go ahead and claim all of those. So let's see what's in them. Sure, let's go ahead and pop them open one at a time. Let's take a look at some of the new cards in Karlov Manor. Repeat offender, murder, of course. Of course, murder would be in this set. Sharp-eyed rookie. There's the battlefield. If its power is greater or its toughness is greater, put a +1 counter on rookie and investigate. Okay, so it's a 2/2 for 2 that has the potential to grow. Very nice. Pack 2, we get a mythic. All right. Oh, Flotsam Jetsam, we see our split cards here. You can cast one side, but not both. So you gotta kind of pick your poison there. Which actually is a card in the set, pick your poison. So let's go ahead and see Scene of the Crime. Very interesting, a clue land. Interesting to see what goes on there. But what's our mythic? Incinerator of the Guilty. 6/6 flying trample for 6. Whenever it hits a player, can collect evidence X and deal X damage to each creature and planeswalker that player controls. Wow. Alright. So build a board wipe. Very nice. And finally, we get Mythic number 2. Well, there's all my luck for the night. Escape Tunnel is our Evolving Wilds of the format. Plus, it can make something unblockable. And what is our Mythic here?
Nothing
Oh god, we
phases
got the
me.
Planeswalker. Kaya, Spirit's Justice. Whenever one or more creatures you control and or creature cards in your graveyard are put into exile, you may choose a creature card from among them. Until end of turn, target token you control becomes a copy of it with flying. Alright. I could see that being really broken with flicker effects like Ephemerate. +2, surveil 2, exile a card from the graveyard, and then, of course, something becomes a flying copy of it. +1 to create a spirit token. So this is the token that is going to then become copies of things. -2, exile a creature you control, and a creature your opponent controls. Okay. You can't copy your opponent's thing, though, just your own. But still, that's pretty cool. It seems like an interesting build around. It depends on what the rest of your deck is, if you've got things worth copying. Alright, so that's our freebies. Oh, a new set. Comes a new set mastery. So let's go ahead and unlock our mastery pass for 3,400 gems. We get the Tunnel Tipster for our companion, Kaya avatar, sleeves. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. And it looks like the midweek magic for this week is jump into Murders at Karlov Manor. So yeah, this is just your standard jump in event, except it is all Karlov Manor cards. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, the only downside is it's phantom jump in, so you don't actually get to keep the cards. Oh, that sucks. But hey, we at least get a good and free look at some of the cards at Karlov Manor. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so we've got suspects, Detectives. Oh, come on. I can't not pick Slime Against Humanity. Is this just like 20 Slime Against Humanity cards? Is that what this is? So now we can do black-green forensics, which is gonna be, yeah, I think I like that one because that's gonna have collect evidence in it. Disguise is gonna be big stuff plus ramp. Nervous Gardener is gonna be go wide ramp. I think we take forensics here because that's got your collect evidence. It's gonna exile stuff, which is gonna go along with Slime Against Humanity. So let's go. Okay, so we've got Haunted Mire for a dual land. Why is it using the Brothers War lands? Shouldn't it be using the Karlov Manor lands? Whatever. I have no idea what's in this hand. Let's go ahead and keep and see what's going on. Let's see, until end of turn, creatures gain +1 and reach. Maybe I should have looked at my cards first. It looks like I can't do anything until turn 4. So, dual land. Let's go. Extracted collection. Collect evidence 6. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. If you collected evidence, then it's the greatest creature. Okay, well, nothing really to do here. Those are both sorcery and collect evidence 6. So we'll just go ahead and do another dual land. Alright, an opponent gives us a disguise creature. Well, I still can't do anything, so let's just go ahead and have opponent sacrifice a creature. Any creature, opponent. Just sacrifice any creature you want. What was that? Pyrotechnic Performer. Turn face up, that creature deals damage equal to its power to your opponent. Wow, that's pretty good. Alright, I can finally do something. So let's pass our first creature, the Wrapup Mortipede. Whenever cards leave my graveyard, he gains +1, menace, and lifelink until end of turn. So that's some good... Oh, he flips open Nervous Gardener. Alrighty. Tutors a mountain. And Mortipede is tapped forever. Okay. Let's go with... really lonely 2/2 Slime Against Humanity. Do we pass? No, let's just pass here, sure. But my next slime will be 3/3. Okay, so he fireballed for excess on purpose so that he could investigate. Maybe I should have done my hard-hitting question. I could do Hedge Whisperer as an 0/3. Might give me a 5/5 next turn. Go ahead and kill the Gardener. I don't really have much else to do. Gear Drake. Okay. So he's going to investigate, and whenever he sacrifices a clue, this is going to get a +1 counter. would. Okay, so if I collect evidence, this only costs 2. So I think I'll do that. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll kill his Drake. We'll go to combat and finally do some damage. Alrighty. He's got another disguised creature. Could be anything. We'll go ahead and get a leg up on that hard-hitting question. See if he wants to burn another card to deal with it. No, he just gets a knife. Alright. Oh shoot, I don't have 4 evidence to collect, do I? I do have 4 evidence to collect. Alright. So we'll take my swamp here. We'll collect, bite down on Prime. And I think I just made a mistake. I probably should have kept the swamp back to block with. Because he can put... Okay, reveal the top 6 cards, put a creature 2 or less onto the battlefield, more than that into your hand. ETB or attack. Sacrifice an artifact to draw a card. He is sacrificing his knife to draw a card. Alright. And he's got nothing. He can't beat my lands. Alright. We get a free card off of that win, which is going to be Urborg Lurgoyf from Dominaria United. Why isn't it at least a Karlov Manor card? Come on, Wizards. You can at least give us cards from the new set so that we can keep this train rolling. Come on, give us some hype. Alright, so let's keep on going. Here we've got a couple new cards. Rebel Belt Maverick, 2 Slimes Against Humanity, and a Leering Onlooker. So yeah, I've got some stuff I can do, assuming I can draw the lands to do it with. He starts off with a Fester Leech. It's a 1/1. Whenever it hits me, he mills 2 cards. So he is looking to fill up his graveyard for things like his Hedge Whisperer. So let's pop out Leering Onlooker. I can at least block the Leech. Unless he's extracting a confession out of me. Alright. Oh, double lands. Lucky for me. Let's... I played the wrong land. I should have played the forest. That way I could have kept up hard-hitting question. Let's see. We'll go ahead and throw the land away. I do like Extractive Confession, but I don't think it's really going to do a whole lot for me here. So I think we just pop it down there so that I can collect evidence on it later. I don't care to block here. If he's got a pump spell, then he's trading it for a 1/1, and Maverick really wants to be in my graveyard anyway. I didn't realize I had Insidious Roots. Can I exile him? Nope, I have to have a creature to target first. Okay. So I can't quite do that. Looks like I'm not really doing much of anything at the moment then. So he is going to collect evidence and get himself a 5/5, which I should have kept Extracted Confession to deal with. Alright, well, let's start off with our slime. Exile Rebel Belt Maverick, put a +1 counter on it, get a plant. Alright, so I can actually use Hard-Hitting Question to kill the Hedge Whisperer, which should negate the plant. There we go. Alright. There we go. We're doing better now. Case of the Trampled Garden. Distribute 2 +1 counters. Okay, so he's got a 4/4 slime. Commercial. Why do I have a Gruul land in here? Oh well. Let's surveil. Bite down on crime. I think I want to keep that. That's going to give me a potential removal spell. I could do this for 2 bats. Alright, let's do Polygraph Orb, I think. Let's keep Bite Down and Slot. Oh, I could actually cast it right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this then. So let's Bite Down. And then we'll collect 6 here, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets another slime. Okay. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't quite do that. Let's go ahead and do Leering Onlooker. Do some pumpage. Let's try our Slime Against Humanity. Aww! I wasn't done yet! So rather than attacking here, I was going to tap for Polygraph Orb, collect the Slime Against Humanity to make him discard a card, sacrifice a creature, or lose 3 life. And basically just between Insidious Roots, Polygraph Orb, collecting my other slimes. Yeah, I was gonna get just like this big go-wide board and just swarm right around him. And for that win, we get Restless Reef from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I'm good with that. The creature lands are always good. Oh my goodness. What is Izoni Center of the Web? Whenever ETB's aura attacks, collect evidence 4 to make 2 spiders with menace and reach. Huh. Interesting. I think we're going to mulligan this hand though because too many black spells, not enough swamps. Why is that even here? Alright, we can keep this. We gotta throw quite a bit back though. Oh, just 1? Okay. In that case, Mortipede. We'll keep Bite Down on Crime. Actually, I think we'll get rid of Bite Down on Crime, keep Mortipede, because I might not even make 4 mana. And if I'm not making 4 mana, I'm not making 6 cards in my graveyard. I don't know. Alright, opponent's got nothing, so we'll Hedge Whisper. Does he have a counter spell? Oh my goodness, he does have a counter spell. Huh. Alright, Reasonable Doubt, 2-mana counter spell. Be sure to keep an eye out for that. Why do I have my dinosaur out here still? I've got my Kaya, I've got my Karlov Manor sleeves. Why don't I have my little mole up here? And why did it take me 3 games to figure out that he wasn't there? Alright, let's go ahead and swing in, grab our Mortipede. Basilica Stalker has Disguise, so I can cast it for 3 mana, flip it for 5. But then when it flips... Oh, when it deals damage to a player, I gain a life and Surveil 1. Nice! Looks like opponent's a little land screwed. There we go, they finally made their 3rd land drop. They get a Furtive Courier. Well, I was hoping for a land so that I could extract and make him sack, but... I suppose we can do a hard-hitting question to get rid of it. We will cast Basilica Stalker for Disguise. And hope I draw a land next turn. Person of interest makes a detective. Okay. That is also not a land. Do we just jam in? I mean... I really would like Basilica Stalker to turn face up, but... Let's just jam. If he double trades, I'm okay with that. Aww. I probably should have waited on that, but... oh my goodness, this hand. Alright, well I think we got a little lucky there with opponent getting a little mana screwed, and we just kind of ended up with all the slimes there at the end. Yeah, that was kind of fun, actually. Alright, so a real quick 3-0 in... jump into Karlov Manor, and we get ourselves a Hedge Maze card style. So we did kind of see this with our black-red Surveil land that we got in our green-black pack for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was just our mono-green pack. I don't know. Anyway. But this is a cycle of lands that is in Karlov Manor. They enter the battlefield tapped. They tap for 2 colors. And they have ETB Surveil. So you look at the top card. If you don't like it, you can throw it in your graveyard. Or if you want to put it in your graveyard so that you can collect evidence from it later, you can do that too. So that is our Midweek Magic jump-in event today. Hope you had fun. I sure did. We saw quite a few cards. We got to see Slime Against Humanity. That looks like a pretty fun card. So with Slime Against Humanity, it works really well with your collect evidence cards, because something that collects evidence exiles it out of your graveyard, so you can cast your Slime Against Humanity, get your ooze, exile it with your collect evidence, and then because Slime Against Humanity cares about graveyard or exile, they still count towards your slime count, and you can still get those higher cost slimes. So it really would be, I really want to see like a slime deck getting your pump spells like Hard Hitting Question, Bite Down on Crime would be a good one because that collect evidence. So you would collect 2 slimes. This only costs 2 mana then. and you can make one of your slimes +2, kill something. Hard-hitting question, a really good get a leg up, both really good kind of combat trick power spells. Hedge Whisper, good collect evidence, gives you a 5/5 for 4. So, I mean, really, really good cards here. Insidious Roots did amazing. I love this card. This is the Gruul Signpost. Either that or Crawl Whipcracker. I'm not entirely sure which one's supposed to be the signpost card. But I'm pretty sure it's Insidious Roots because Gruul... Why am I saying Gruul? Golgari is all about collect evidence in this set, and so you are going to be getting creature cards out of your graveyard. You're going to be making those plant tokens. They're all going to be getting +1 counters. And of note, if you are doing a Golgari build with collect evidence or just graveyard recursion in general, because it can come from your graveyard back to the battlefield, this is also a really good build around because not only does it put +1 counters on all of your plant creature tokens, but any plant creatures you control. And so as we look at the current standard meta, there's quite a few creatures that make plant tokens for Insidious Roots. Topiary Panther is a plant that you'll find here in Karlov Manor. It's a 6/5 trample already. You're going to have that in your Golgari deck just for the land cycling ability, probably. The 5/5 that Hedge Whisperer makes is a plant creature. Flourishing Bloomkin, once again from Karlov Manor, is a plant elemental that gets bigger for each forest, so Insidious Roots will just make it even bigger. Topiary Stomper, the tried and true ramp of the format, is a plant dinosaur, so that's going to get bigger. Boseiju, we kind of seen that back from Kamigawa. It does ramp you, and it turns into this plant creature once again with power and toughness equal to your lands, much like Flourishing Bloomkin. If you're mono green, very good. Beanstalk Worm is a plant worm that once again ramps you. Vengeful Creeper is in Karlov Manor. It's a disguise card. It is a plant elemental, so it flips face up. You get that neutralize effect, plus a 5/5 body. Briar Hydra from Dominaria United is a 6/6 trample plant Hydra. If you're doing mono green ramp, the domain doesn't really do much on that, but I mean, just being able to get that +1 counter from your Insidious Roots might make up for that. Plus Roots puts it on every creature you control. Restless Vinestalk is a blue-green creature land, but that land does become a plant creature. So if that's a creature, when you collect evidence off of your Insidious Roots, then that +1 counter will stay on the land. So there are some kits to the Insidious Roots that you can actually make a plant creature matters deck, mostly in mono green. So you're going to have to splash black for that Insidious Roots, but you get those really good mono green cards like Hedge Whisperer, Flourishing Bloomkin, Boseiju, Topiary Stomper, Briar Hydra maybe. Topiary Panther is going to be really good too. So yeah, all those like plant matters is going to be really good. So if you like this video, go ahead and punch that like button. Even if you didn't like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, support my channel. That really pushes that video out into the algorithm. That's probably the most important thing you can do for any streamer, for any YouTuber, is to hit that like button, because that lets the algorithm know to grab onto this video and suggest it to other viewers. Really helps grow the channel and get recognition. If you want more of this content, let me know down in the comments below. We can do more jump-ins once it becomes mainstream. If it becomes mainstream, definitely do more midweek magic events, or fun build-arounds, like maybe make that slime deck that we were talking about, or make that plant deck, and we can see if we might be able to do some build-arounds like that. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see, and I'll bring it. So that's going to do it for me today, and I will see you all in the next video.